What would ChatGPT do if it took over Ruben Amorim today? As you can see, I'm on ChatGPT, and I asked, honestly, what would ChatGPT do if he replaced or became Ruben Amorim's place? Make it very detailed. Give us a plan till Jan 2026. It fought for this. This is very updated, and as you can see, it gave us a lot of information. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this in a presentation, and I'll be back with you guys, and we will discuss it in detail. Let's go. So I've put all the important information on the slide, so let's get into it. Introducing the ChatGPT, or as he calls himself, interim management plan. This is what he will do. So following a disappointing 3-0 defeat to City on September 14th, 2025, this plan is ChatGPT's plan to manage United effectively. The primary objective that it's going for is to stabilize results, rebuild the team's identity, and align preparations for the January transfer window. Remember, I did tell it to do it till January. This ChatGPT approach will prioritize immediate actions to halt negative performance trends, followed by a phased rebuilding of team dynamics and tactical depth in anticipation of upcoming matches and potential transfers. So let's see what it starts with. Easy. First thing first, key facts and baseline information. Significant derby loss. Yes, we know this happened recently. Let's not even talk about it. We'll register squad review. The registered squad for 25-26 consists of key players like Reece, Cunha and Beno, alongside first team members like Bruno, like Casemiro, Maguire, Yoro. I can keep going. Upcoming fixtures, as you can see, Chelsea next game, then Sunderland, then Brighton, Brentford, Liverpool, then Nottingham. So, where will ChatGPT to defeat these teams? First thing first, this is what he said. He's got a 3-phase plan for success. The ChatGPT plan is structured into 3 phases. Initial focus is on halting heavy defeats with solid defense, followed by a period dedicated to redefining the team identity, integrating youth players. The final phase centers on strategic preparation for the January transfer window, ensuring the squad is strengthened for the second half of the season. So, phase 0, immediate actions. By the way, make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. But let's get started. The first thing ChatGPT will do, public messaging. He will do a press conference and telling the people that he will prioritize accountability and clarity, setting the tone for the team's recovery and direction. ChatGPT taking accountability. We love that. Then what it will do is a full team video review. A comprehensive video review will be conducted to analyze the derby defeat, identifying the key structural failures and areas for improvement. ChatGPT, I'm liking it so far. And the big one, ChatGPT will change its formation. He will sack the 3-4-3 that Ruben Amorim is playing. He will be using a compact 4-2-3-1 formation to provide immediate midfield protection and stability. That is the big one. As you can see, ChatGPT does not agree with the 3-4-3 that Ruben Amorim is using. Okay. And then also what it will do is conduct a medical audit. A medical audit will assess fitness levels to ensure readiness for upcoming matches and identify any recovery needs. Okay, we love this. And hiring short-term coaching consultants. Okay, ChatGPT, I actually like this idea. What will they do? Well, short-term coaching consultants will be hired to focus on specific areas such as defensive transitions and set-piece strategies for immediate improvements. I love that idea. I love it. So, primary formation, like he said before, 4-2-3-1. The primary formation, compact 4-2-3-1, aimed at enhancing defensive stability while ensuring midfield protection. I like that because in real life, we actually have midfield issues. We really do. This structure allows for a solid defensive foundation, enabling swift transitions during counterattacks and maintaining control over midfield dynamics. But unlike Ruben, ChatGPT is not being very hard-headed. It wants to be able to do flexible formations. Alternative formations such as 3-5-2 or 4-4-2 can be employed depending on match situations, allowing tactical flexibility. This is something Ruben does not do. These shapes can be utilized to adapt to specific opponents or when chasing a game, providing opportunities for increased offensive pressure or defensive solidarity. So as you can see, ChatGPT is not hard-headed. ChatGPT would change his game plan depending on what team he's facing, would change his formation, would change his system, a bit like the Brentford's old manager, Tottenham's new manager, Thomas Frank, which is great to hear. Right, starting 11. Who would he go for? What is his? He would start Altay Bayande. ChatGPT's tripping like Ruben Amorim. What the hell? What is he thinking? Starting goalkeeper will be Bayande, known for his commanding presence, cap, and set pieces, cap, effective distribution, cap. If he is unavailable, Lammers will step in. Okay, it's up to you, though, ChatGPT. I'm sorry. The right back position will be filled by Diego Dalot, recognized for his reliability and ability to make recovery runs. Literally, that's all you can do, run. Centre backs, Delit and Martinez and Yoro switching between them. Delit will serve as one of the centre backs, bringing strength and composure alongside either Martinez or Yoro, depending on the rotation needs. Okay, attacking midfielder, of course, Bruno will operate as a central playmaker, aiming as the creative hub of the team, linking play between midfield and attack. I just realised it didn't choose a midfield, so the midfield is that bad at the moment that ChatGPT doesn't even want to choose a midfield combination for United. Embarrassing. But bench plan. The squad will include a bench plan that ensures a mix of defensive coverage and dynamic attacking options, ready to adapt to match scenarios as needed. Now, let's move on to phase 2, probably week 2 to 6. This is what he'll be working on. During this period, the primary goal will be to solidify the 4-2-3-1 formation, enhance counter-attacking efficiency, and ensure the integration of youth players into the first team. This approach aims to establish team cohesion, improve defensive resilience, and create opportunities for young talent to contribute meaningfully to the squad's performance. So, what does that mean? October, preparing for identity. What you'll be doing: tactical setbook will go, include advanced formations, hybrid roles, make sure the players understand what they're doing. Formalize leadership groups, so Bruno, Maguire, Delit, Martinez, so they can take accountability and guide the team through the transitional pace through ChatGPT, and then implementing your development plan. I can't lie, ChatGPT has mentioned a lot about this, so I think he really would focus on youth if he was a real manager. But implementing the youth development will focus on integrating young players into the first team, supporting their growth with dedicated training and match opportunities. Then moving on, for December, the goal is achieving measurable improvements in points per game, targeted a minimum of 1.4 points per game, while also financing a priority list for the transfer window in January. This includes pre-negotiation consultations with potential targets and ensuring that team is well prepared for the upcoming fixture. Okay, so target profile, immediate needs. The focus will be acquiring players who seemingly fit into the team's pressing game, adapt quickly. I'm thinking again, Belabor and Wharton. But anyway, ideal profiles include a defensive midfielder, good at interceptions, a right back capable of both defensive duties. You see, ChatGPT actually realizes we need a right back. Mazraoui is good, amazing, but the lot, arse. And then scouting strategies, smart acquisitions. I think we're doing that in real life, to be honest. There's not really much to talk about that in that department, because in real life I think our transfers got way better, even though we didn't buy a midfielder. I think we should have bought a midfielder instead of striker, but it is what it is. Then match planning for the January fixtures. Utilize rotation, keep players fresh, 4-2-3-1, while resting key starters. January 17th, prepare an ultra compact game plan against City, the derby, focus on the counter-attack, set piece, so we don't lose again. January 24th, against Arsenal, employ a similar strategy that used against City. So, counter-attack football is ChatGPT's way of playing. Next, building a transparent and engaging culture is what ChatGPT is going to do. What is that? To foster accountability and transparency, the management strategy incorporates weekly tactical meetings with players, bi-monthly Q&A sessions with fans to maintain engagement, consistent performance reports to the board for informed decision making. This approach ensures that all stakeholders are aligned and informed, promoting a unified club identity and direction. If you saw my video, that's actually a good. ChatGPT knows what it's talking about. Well done, ChatGPT. Next, ChatGPT will. This is the key performance indicators and analytics that your performance on. So basically the key things that he wants to achieve while being the manager for United. First thing first, goals conceded target. Monitor goals conceded. Each match will target to reduce by 0.5 in the first 4 weeks. This will gauge defensive improvement and overall team performance. If it works, this is United we're talking about. Again, clean sheets goal. Aim for at least 2 clean sheets in the next 4 games as a measure of defensive stability and effectiveness of the tactical adjustments made. And points per game objective. ChatGPT's target is to get 1.4 points per game by December, and then trying to improve it by at least 1.5 points by January, which reflects the team's progression and competitiveness in the league. Pressing metrics. ChatGPT wants to improve it. Tracking pressing metrics to maintain a balance between pressing intensity and defensive stability, aiming improvement of stability in pressing statistics. I actually butchered that, I'm sorry guys. But youth player minutes target. This is the target for youth players. Ensure that identified youth players get total of 900 minutes by January 31st, promoting the development and integration into the squad. So as you can see, ChatGPT is really focused on youth. And then in the event of underperformance, if they still underperform, it's still the same old United. ChatGPT said, I've got another idea. We're going to shift to a 4-3-3 formation with 2 holding midfielders. Internal meetings with the play leadership and board will be organised to reinforce short-term objectives. I think this is what Ruben should do right now, low-key. But ChatGPT said if he's still losing, whilst he did everything that we mentioned, he's going to change his formation, he's going to change his system, talk to the board, talk to the players. Then milestone timeline deliverables, tracking key objectives. So for this to be a success by September 2022-25, ChatGPT's 4-2-3-1 needs to lock the starting AI for the next match. Defensive coach consult in place and GPS audit complete. That is a successful thing. And then final checklist for ChatGPT. Simple. Distribute tactical briefs 48 hours before each match, so players are well prepared. Hello. Individual recovery plans tailored to each player's needs. Set piece routine rehearsals. And then commitment and stability to the goal. In the wake of recent setbacks, immediate focus will be establishing a strong defensive foundation while ensuring accountability across the squad. Young players will be integrated as we strive for results, providing opportunities to showcase their talent without compromising our competitive edge. So that's done, guys. That is ChatGPT's plan. What did you think of it? Do you think ChatGPT will be better than Ruben Amorim? If you did enjoy this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Trying to reach 1k subscribers by January 2026. So do me that favor, please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Please subscribe. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know. Do you want videos like this? Let me know. ChatGPT, Man United. This is what happened. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy, Mezzalini. Yeah, dig.